All right, everybody. Lots to talk about. Here we are again. And this time I got my boy Daniel. We're going to be
Yeah,
chopping it up because there is a lot going on. And as you can see, I got a little bit of my straight face going on. So a
yeah.
little bit less jokes this time because
Not
this is
not a
serious stuff.
time for
This is your
fun
life.
right now. We gotta work.
Yeah.
It's time
And,
to
to
work.
that point, folks, I mean, the number one thing right now is to manage your emotions. This is not by any means, if you look historically, a moment to jump off bridges, to do anything drastic, except to breathe and make intelligent decisions. And part of making intelligent decisions is gathering your team of experts that are experts in things that you're not an expert at, because nobody can be an expert at everything. Please don't tell me, even though I love cars, don't tell me to do a tune up on your car because I promise you, you're not making it on time to all your appointments. That's just a fact, right? So let's just pop off here real quick, Daniel. I mean, what are you seeing out there on that side? And then I'm going to jump in and talk about rates, where I
Yeah,
think things are going. I'm going to show you folks that everything has an opportunity cost. And if you can buy a house right now and you're trying to time the markets and you're not buying, I'm going to show you how bad that can be.
yeah,
Go for it.
yeah. Right on, man. And before we get into the rates and what everybody really wants to know, and what the current economic situation is right now and what it's going to be in the future, let's go ahead and break it down what it looks like right now on the market side, the real estate market side. Just like it was and just like we saw before, leading up to where we are today, with the rising interest rates and the slowing down in the market, houses are sitting a little bit longer. Single family homes that are ready to move in high desire in desirable areas are still moving, but you'll see other things that maybe people are kind of dragging their feet, waiting for that trigger point, waiting.
Lost your audio. Daniel, I can't hear you.
I'm
There
on.
we
Can you
go.
hear me now?
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah. Uh, People are waiting. They
Yeah.
want to see the prices drop down lower. They think that there's going to be more prices dropping even lower and lower, and they're going to go ahead and wait to that. So you're seeing a little bit of a stalemate. People who don't want to sell their house for the price that it will go for in today's current market, withdrawing the house from the market, deciding to do something else with it. And then you got savvy people who are kind of sitting on the sideline watching and seeing and looking for these opportunities. So I think we just need a little bit of insight. We all need to learn how to manage our emotions. We all need to
Agreed.
get into that place where we can see what the numbers really mean for us, how it breaks down, do a little bit of math, and then we can help our clients better. And also, some people are going to be able to capitalize while this market is in like a stalemate,
Yeah, no,
a
I
stall
agree.
position.
I agree 100%. Now, here's the other thing, folks, is if you look at historically, people who've tried to time markets, whether it's stock market or real estate, have really gotten spanked. There's not there's not a lot of geniuses out there that have a crystal ball. They just don't. I mean, so this is why my mantra is if you can, then do it. Let's break this down for a second. When somebody says, "Whoa, I don't like these rates." Okay, well, number one fact is rents are going up. So if you're renting, rents are going up. Number two is how much are you paying the IRS right now? Most likely too much, right? It would be the answer usually, right? Remember that mortgage interest is deductible up to $750,000 of interest. So even though you're getting a higher rate, technically that translates into a higher tax write-off because of higher mortgage interest, correct? The second piece, there you go. There you go. Thank you for the visuals. Awesome. The second piece is property taxes. You get up to $10,000 of property tax deduction. There we go. Those two, by the way, are the largest portion of your mortgage payment, which means it's the higher piece of deductibility. These things are just facts. So let's take the tax write off. And two, during the time, because this too shall pass, rates will come back down. And I'm predicting they'll come back down to the fours. I don't think we'll see threes or twos ever again because those were artificially lowered by the Fed, the government, in their QE or quantitative easing plan that they had. So think about what I'm saying here. During this time, accumulate something. That something is called equity. Because if you don't, Your landlord will. That's a fact. So equity, tax write-offs. Then, which is why I love the saying, right, Daniel, is marry the property, date
Take
the
the rate.
rate. Don't marry the rate. Matter of fact, I've put this out there. If you're doing a purchase loan with me right now, buying a house,
Yeah.
here's my offer. I will pay for your appraisal when, not if, when it's time to refinance you back down into the force, because you
Amen.
will.
That's right,
That's
Ed.
a fact. And that's just my way of two things. One, saying thank you. And two is, I told you so,
Yeah.
right? That's what's going to
Well,
happen. So put these things in context as part of your decision making. It's not just so binary as in rates are going up. Look at the total picture. Taxes and upside, aka equity, are huge. You were going to say that.
yeah, I think that those informations are that information is really important for people to kind of have a better idea of how to proceed. A lot of people, though, they want to see all these numbers and figures and also
Yeah,
the
yeah,
news, and then
of
they're
course.
gonna let themselves get stuck in something called the paralysis of analysis. And that's
Yes.
something that happens in fight sports. In fight sports, a lot of time people think that it's about, hey, if he throws a lot of jabs, I'm gonna go ahead and slip to the right, or I'm gonna parry and counter back. It doesn't work like that. Fighting is too fast. Fighting is too dynamic. The markets
It's a great
kind of
analogy.
like that too. Sometimes you gotta, of course, be trained. Of course, have the
Yeah.
proper background and foundation, and that's where good coaches like yourself come in. Good cornermen like myself come in and help you navigate through this.
It's a
Yeah,
great
paralysis of
analogy.
analysis though. No, nobody wins if you
Nobody
paralysis of
wins.
analysis.
And
You know.
doing nothing really kind of is a bad strategy, folks. And hoping, hope, when was hope a great strategy? Never.
Mm,
You have to take action. Now,
mm,
think about all those people who lost homes and the people who bailed in 2008. Can you imagine if you bought a house in 2008
yeah.
and you kept it? What would the value be today when everybody was jumping off of bridges and setting themselves on fire? Analysis paralysis is not a good thing.
That's
You
right.
have to make informed decisions, and there comes the power of team. Surround yourself with great people, because we are the average of the 5 people we hang out. So surround yourself with those great people. I want to show you something really quick here. I want to share
Take a
with you
look.
guys I want to share with you my buying versus rent analysis. So in this case, this is a $1.3 million house. Now keep in mind, for those of you watching in other parts of the country, this is California. So of course our numbers are out of control, but let's take a $1.3 million property, and let's just say that your rent is $4,000 a month. I'm not going to go into every detail, otherwise this video will be 9 hours long. But
Yeah, we can't have that.
this is the piece right here. The net gain by buying a house. This number, you cannot refute it. This is a 9-year number. You keep this property for 9 years, even right now, you'll have $1.1 million. This is not even talking about refinancing and all this other stuff. This is $1.1 million that otherwise you're going to forego to a landlord. This is real numbers and really big numbers. I think this is what we need to focus on. And then I'm going to show you this little thing, which you can speak to this, and we'll close on this, which is you're in a unique situation right now as a buyer. Why? Because now you can negotiate with sellers. There's not as many offers. Houses are sitting longer, as Daniel said. You think you could have done any of this stuff in a year ago? No way. When there was 35 to 50 people putting in offers, 200 in these neck of the woods, $500,000 over. It was insanity. By the way, this is a real market. This is the normal. Going 500,000, $1 million over, and all these crazy numbers that were thrown out there, that was not a real market, folks. This is a real and regular market. Daniel, close us up.
Yeah, in closing, I just want to say thanks for being one of my teammates and one of my members of my mastermind. It's really important for us to all stay
Pleasure.
up to date uh, with this kind of information, and also to share what we see in the market. I'm really lucky to be a part of a great group of realtors and brokers at the Empowered Agents Network at EXP, and working with great brokers and lenders like Ed. Uh, Gives me an opportunity, along with my team, to really be on top of things and be able to give honest guidance and feedback to our
That's the key.
clients.
That's
Because right now you need somebody who'll be honest, will be upfront, and who will work with you, not try to dictate to you or pretend like they're a fortune teller who knows when is the strike point. Because nobody can really predict, but we can give you the numbers.
You mean there's
And
no snake oil, Daniel?
no, I'm not going to sell you snake oil. I'm not going to sell you a get rich quick scheme. I'm going to sell you the truth with a capital T.
There you go.
And sometimes the truth doesn't feel too good, but
Like
it's better
medicine.
than being lied to or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the doctor isn't necessarily there to be your friend or to be popular. They got to prescribe
Yeah.
stuff that's not going to taste so good or feel so good sometimes, but the end goal is health. Here, our end goal is that
Yes,
you're
sir.
better off, because the truth is buying a house will put you better off. It's just a fact
Yeah,
over time, right? So you heard it here
that's right.
first, guys. Take some action. Don't be a victim of analysis paralysis. Don't be a victim of that little voice. It's for some of us, it's been chasing us for a long time. That little voice that says, no, don't do it, or you can't do it. Find out facts. That's one of the reasons why I love numbers, is because numbers don't lie. Have a fantastic day, everybody. If you have any questions, the offer is always there. Please contact us. It's not going to cost you a penny. Matter of fact, it'll make you money by talking to us, because we're always going to give you honest, transparent, very aged, meaning seasoned in my case, not so much Daniel, advice. I've been doing this for a long time. So take us up on that and let's have a conversation. We're never here to sell you anything. We're always here to help.
Absolutely. Yep. Hey guys, man, I see a lot of people out there, generations of landlords. I want to see more people who have been renters, who've been living on that side of the socioeconomic ladder. I want to see you guys lift up. Come on, man, you can do it. I'm on the way up too. So let's be landlords. Let's be on the other side
Yeah.
of this. Don't
Let's
pay
all
rent.
rise up.
Come on, guys.
I love it.
Be an owner.
Be an owner. You heard it here. Have a great day, everybody.